Hello everyone, welcome back. I'd like to welcome you to the Continuing Education session. In a moment, we're going to bring in Mary, the Director of Continuing Education and Corporate Training. Please feel free to put your questions into the chat box at any time during the presentation and we'll answer as many as we can today. So Mary, I'll hand it over to you.
Hi, Emma. Thank you very much, and thank you everyone for joining us today as well. I'm very pleased to be here with you. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Orillia, Ontario. I hope it's sunny where you are as well. And I should say I've sent my 6-year-old son out on a hike with my husband today, so hopefully he will not be popping into my presentation. But if he does, I'm sure those of you with children will understand that. Emma, can I just confirm that everyone can see my slides okay?
We sure can. It looks great.
Thank you, Emma. Okay, so as Emma said, I am the director of the Continuing Education and Corporate Training Department at Georgian. So today I'm just going to walk you through a little bit about the department and share some information about the type of courses we offer. I also have 2 wonderful managers from our Con Ed and Corporate Training team joining me today, Jen Martin and Melissa Marshall, and they will also be speaking at some points throughout the presentation to share some information about the courses that they offer. So the Continuing Education Department at Georgian offers a large variety of short non-credit courses to either enhance your career through professional development courses or courses on personal interest to learn something new or develop a hobby. Our Con Ed courses vary in length. Some of them are 1-day, 6 or 7 hour courses, and some of them are 10-week courses that you do at about 3 hours per week. And we also offer some in other formats, some that run over a month for a few hours a week. So quite a bit of variety in length, but they all are short in nature. We offer them on a large variety of topics as well. We offer training in business and management, nursing, personal support worker training, engineering, technology, and trades, as well as occupational health and safety, to name just a few of the types of courses we offer. Many of our courses are online, which allows you to complete your training from the comfort of your own home. Which is really nice, especially in these days. And some of our courses are still running on campus because we do offer some Con Ed courses that require use of the labs with special equipment on campus. So some of our courses are still running on Georgian campuses. We do have a full catalog of the courses we offer through the Con Ed department available on our website, and you can see the address for the website there on your screen. So there's a lot of benefits to taking a continuing education course, so I thought I'd just share a few of those with you now. One thing is when you take a course to advance your career, you are upgrading your skills, and that can make more marketable in the job market. So you take a course, you put it on your resume, and that can be very attractive to employers. It also shows that you've not only gained a new skill set, but it also shows that you have an interest in continuous improvement. And definitely in today's job market, where things are changing very rapidly, showing that you have an interest in continuous improvement is a really positive thing. And of course, you know, not everyone's looking for a change in career or a new job, but taking a Con Ed course can also help you in your current career. It can improve your performance in the career you're currently working in. Many of our courses are available online, as I mentioned, so it allows you to learn new skills on a flexible schedule, something you can do from the comfort of your home, in the evening, in the morning, on the weekend. And then, as I mentioned, we do have some courses in the personal development area. So you can take a course not only to enhance your career, but to also have some fun and develop a hobby or a personal interest. So that can be a really fun thing to do. And the last benefit of continuing education is something that people don't always necessarily think of, but something that we think is really important. And that's the chance to meet new people and make new friends, and also work connections. It can be a great way to meet people who work in different industries than the industry that you work in. And after the course, you could reach out to that person and ask them how they handle some things at their workplace. So right now, I'll just walk you through some of the courses we offer at Georgian. Just to give you an example, as I said, the full catalog of courses is available on our website, but we have some courses in computer skills, such as Excel, Intro, Intermediate, and Advanced. Some business courses. One of our really popular courses is Management Essentials, and that is available online. Automotive Parts and Service Essentials, Customer Service, a 21st Century Approach. That's one of our newest courses that we developed just this year. Health and Wellness, that's a real area of strength for us. Some of our courses there are Nonviolent Crisis Intervention, Dialysis Technical Assistance, Coronary Care, and Peri-anesthesia Nursing. Continuing on, we have courses in the engineering area, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, CNC machining, safety and regulation courses, such as approved working at heights, forklift operator, confined spaces, ozone depletion prevention certification. Those are actually very popular courses for us at Georgian. We see a lot of demand for those. And then we have some others that kind of fall in a general category, such as teaching and training adults. That's another really popular program. Some canine behavior courses that people take. Those courses actually both for personal interest, but also for professional development for those who work in that industry, and air brake endorsement. And then, as I mentioned, we do also have some personal development courses, and some samples of those courses include Spanish for Travelers, American Sign Language, a number of photography courses that are very popular. And as well, we actually have an outstanding motorcycle program, and Jen Martin will speak to that when I am finished speaking. And we offer a large variety of motorcycle courses. Usually we offer those courses on all 7 campuses. With the pandemic, we weren't able to offer on all campuses, but we do have one of the best motorcycle programs in the country, and we're very, very proud of it. So I'll just briefly mention as well another thing that we do in our continuing education and corporate training department. We offer corporate training, and corporate training is when we customize training to organizations to train their employees only. And we offer those courses on a wide variety of topics to suit the organizational needs. So basically, whatever an organization needs, we can design programming specifically for their employees. And that training can be delivered online on a Georgian campus or at an organization's own facilities. And for that training, we work with clients from a variety of sectors. So we work with clients in the healthcare industry. Right now, we're seeing huge demand actually from the healthcare sector, manufacturing, municipalities, as well as a variety of private businesses. As I mentioned, we have a lot of online programming being offered right now. We do have some on-campus activity, and typically we do offer on-campus activity on all of our campuses. However, this year our on-campus activity is reduced due to the pandemic, but please look at our website for details if you're interested in learning more about specific courses or programs and where or how they are offered. And if you do have additional questions, please feel free to email us at coned@GeorgianCollege.ca. And there's also a couple of links that you can look at our ConEd website. And on that website, we do have an electronic guide that lists all of our ConEd courses. And that brings me to the end, Emma.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mary. That was a really great overview. Okay, so we're going to move into the Q&A portion of this session. And we've got some good questions here. So I will ask, and then you guys can let me know which one of you is best to answer between Mary, Jen, and Melissa. Okay, so the first question here is probably a good one for Mary. Do continuing education courses only run when each semester starts?
Thanks, Emma. Yeah, no, our Con Ed courses don't run like the full-time credit programs, the diploma programs at Georgian. So we start them at various times throughout the semester. So the best thing to do is to take a look at our website to find out when the course you're interested in starts, because yes, they do start at various times throughout the year.
Okay, that's great. That's really good to know. This is a good question for any one of you, actually. Are you running in-class courses right now? Are there a lot of online courses to choose from?
Yeah, so well, I'll start that, and then maybe this might be a good time for Jen to talk a little bit more about the motorcycle training, and Melissa to talk a little bit about her programming as well. So really right now it's a variety, Emma. We are running a lot of online training, some of which we converted when the pandemic started back in March. So it had been previously offered on campus, but we converted it to an online format. However, we do have some Con Ed courses that require use of a lab or use of an equipment, so they are being offered on campus. Although, as I mentioned, I think in the presentation, fewer online courses at the moment than we used to offer. And maybe I'll just pass it over to Jen Martin to start, because I think our largest suite of programming that we're offering on campus by far is our suite of motorcycle programming, which Jen is responsible for. It's very popular programming at Georgian, and it is on campus at the moment, although we are soon getting to the end of the season. But I will pass it over to Jen to share some more details about that.
That would be awesome.
Jen, I believe you're still muted.
We may be having a technical difficulty. I'm not sure.
Well, let's come back to that question, Mary. I have a couple other ones here that we can talk about in the meantime.
Sure.
And I think this one is one that either yourself or Melissa could probably answer. The question is, are there groups of courses or a series of courses you can take, or are they all individual?
Yeah, so why don't I start that, and then I will flip it to Melissa, who can maybe not just speak to that question, but talk a little bit more about the programming she's specifically responsible for at Georgian. So yeah, we have a lot of courses that are individual courses, things like Excel Introduction, Excel Intermediate, Spanish for Travelers, but we do have a few very popular programs which involve basically a series of courses that if you take all of the courses required, then you do receive a certificate, a recognition of achievement for completing a program. So two examples of those programs are our Teaching and Training Adults program. That's a really popular program that we've offered at Georgian for a number of years, and that's a program that is really for people who are interested in teaching or training other adults. So it might be that they work in an HR department somewhere and are involved in organizational development and responsible for training staff at their organization. It may be that they are a nurse and they actually want to teach a college course, maybe on a part-time basis. So they want to get a bit of professional development to develop their skill set in teaching other adults. So that's a really popular program that involves a series of courses in order to complete the program. Another really popular program is our Management Essentials program. So there's another program where you have to complete a variety of courses in order to complete the full certificate. And that program is really great for really people from a variety of sectors. We get people from a lot of different backgrounds taking that program. And it's basically for people who are new in management roles, so managing other people for the first time, and they want to develop their skill set in managing others, or for people who are aspiring managers. So maybe they're not managing people right now, but one day they hope to manage people, so they want to get a little bit of training on that and be able to put that program on their resume. So that's a couple of examples. And Melissa, I'll pass it to you to maybe just speak to some of your programming, even if it's not a full program, but some individual courses.
Can everybody hear me now?
You sound great.
Perfect. Thank you, Mary. Hi, everybody. In terms of the program question, we run a Photography Essentials program in the Design and Visual Arts portfolio. And this is a non-credit certificate with courses in digital camera techniques, Adobe Lightroom, starting a business for photographers. This one is going to be running new in the winter. We also run Photoshop for photographers, portraiture, and real estate photography. And actually one of our most popular courses in this certificate would be the Printmaking Summer Studio. And I should mention that several of these will be offered online for the first time come the winter semester. Some of our other certificate programs, our non-credit certificate programs, also run online, would be the Applied Project Management. That one has a series of different courses that you can take towards a non-credit certificate. And with respect to the Engineering, Technology, and Trades portfolio, we run so many. Mary mentioned some of these, but I'll just go over a few of them again. We have professional development courses and certifications for trades, such as the Airbrake Z endorsement, which typically runs once per month at multiple campuses. We have Working at Heights and the Working at Heights refresher, AutoCAD and SolidWorks. Those will also be available online in the winter semester. Cross-connection control, which meets the standard outlined by the Ontario Waterworks Association. Ozone depletion prevention certification. That one is mostly in person, but we do have the option to offer it live virtually. And two new courses that I wanted to mention is the HRV, ERV installation and balancing fundamentals course and the residential ventilation course. And I think that's a pretty good recap for my area, so I'll pass it back to you, Emma.
That's great. Thank you, Melissa and Mary. That was excellent. It looks like we've had a question come in from one of our attendees. So the question says, what topics are covered in the business management course?
Yeah, so it sounds like that's a question about our Management Essentials program. So there's a variety of courses within that program. And I should note, if you're interested in a course within that program, you do have the option of just taking one of the courses or two of the courses. You don't have to complete the full certificate. But you can if you want to, of course. So some examples of the topics included in that program are communicating for success, coaching for performance, developing effective teams, diversity and conflict, emotional intelligence, HR management, and management roles. And as of course, more details about those individual courses are available on the website as well. And definitely that has been a very popular program at Georgian. We see a lot of demand for that program and get a lot of positive feedback on it.
Fantastic. Thanks for that, Mary. I think this would be a great time to turn it over to Jen to tell us a little bit more about the motorcycle programming that we offer here at Georgian. So I'll throw it over to you, Jen.
Okay, I'm hoping you can hear me now. Can everyone hear me fine?
You sound great.
Fantastic. No one ever really has trouble hearing my voice, generally speaking. So I'm really excited to be here to talk about motorcycle training. Georgian has been offering motorcycle training to the general community for over 30 years. So we offer it at all our campus locations, the 7 different campus locations. And we have a fantastic and phenomenal group of instructors who are actually out on the lot today. We're still doing training as I speak right now. So we offer the licensing courses for our 2-wheel programs for motorcycles themselves, as well as we're the first college or training organization to offer the training for 3-wheeled programs. So for the Can-Am Riker and Can-Am Spider, or if you wanted to get your license on like a Harley trike or something like that. So you do not have to be a student to take our courses, so it is for the general community at large. You do get assigned a student number, but that is a course that is offered for anyone to participate in. That's and I can talk on and on, honestly.
You're clearly very passionate about it, Jen. I love it.
Yes. So we have it for the novice student all the way up to advanced courses as well. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for that overview. We've got one last question here, which I think is a really good wrap-up question for the group. So I'll let, maybe it's a good one for Mary to answer. So the question is, how do I know what courses are being currently offered? So how would somebody go about finding that information?
Yeah, great question. Thanks, Emma, because we are continually developing new courses. So the best way to keep in touch with what we offer at our department is to go to our website, GeorgianCollege.ca /ConEd, and on there we do have an electronic course guide, so you can browse through our guide to look at our full suite of programming. And there's also ways on the website where you can search for courses as well. If you go to that website, you'll see that option where you can search for something in a specific content area. And we also do have a Facebook page that maybe someone could share the address for that on the back end. So a couple of different options, but I would say the best way is to just check our website.
Fantastic. We will ask one of our chat moderators to put those links in there for everyone who might be curious. Well, thank you so much to Jen and Mary and Melissa for joining us. The session's coming to an end now, but we really appreciate you joining our open house event and talking to us about continuing education and the motorcycle programming.